From the moment a child is born, their world is one of constant discovery and learning. In the earliest years, from ages 1 to 6, children are like tiny sponges, absorbing everything around them, watching closely and imitating the behaviors they see. During this critical period of development, the role of parents becomes profoundly significant. Parents are not only caregivers, but also the very first teachers a child encounters. Through everyday interactions, habits, and reactions, parents shape the psychological foundation upon which their child will build for years to come. Asterisk. Children at this age learn primarily through observation and imitation. They carefully watch the gestures, expressions, and routines of their parents, how they greet each other, how they express feelings, how they respond to challenges, and how they show affection. The smallest moments, such as a gentle touch, a warm smile, or a comforting word, have the power to influence a child's emotional understanding and social behavior. When parents model patience, empathy, and kindness, children naturally begin to adopt these qualities as part of their own character. Conversely, when children witness anger, impatience, or harsh words, they may internalize these responses as acceptable ways to interact with the world. Asterisk. This process of learning through imitation is not limited to actions alone. It extends to language, attitudes, and problem-solving skills. A child who sees their parent calmly resolve a conflict is more likely to approach disagreements with composure. A child whose parent reads stories aloud each night may develop a love for books and language. Even the way parents react to stress, disappointment, or joy becomes a lesson that children absorb, often without words. But with great impact. Asterisk. As children approach the age of 3, a remarkable transformation begins to take place. This is often referred to as the crisis of 3, a phase marked by a child's growing awareness of their individuality and autonomy. It is during this time that children begin to assert themselves, often using the word no with increasing frequency. This simple utterance is much more than a refusal. It is a declaration of self. By saying no, a child is expressing their budding independence, testing boundaries, and seeking to understand their place within the family and the broader world. Asterisk for parents. This phase can be both challenging and enlightening. The child who once relied entirely on their parents for guidance and comfort now seeks to make decisions, assert preferences, and challenge authority. Some parents may feel frustrated or even threatened by this newfound independence, interpreting a child's resistance as defiance or disrespect. However, it is essential to recognize that this behavior is a natural and necessary part of psychological development. Asterisk. Understanding the psychology behind the crisis of 3 allows parents to respond with patience and empathy, rather than force or coercion. When a child says no, they are not rejecting their parents, they are learning to define themselves as individuals. This is a critical step towards developing confidence, self-control, and decision-making skills. By respecting a child's need for autonomy, parents help nurture resilience and self-esteem. Asterisk. Instead of insisting on obedience, parents can encourage cooperation by offering choices, explaining reasons, and validating feelings. For example, if a child resists getting dressed, rather than demanding compliance, a parent might offer 2 options. Would you like to wear the red shirt or the blue one? This simple act of giving choices empowers the child, making them feel heard and respected. Over time, such strategies foster a sense of trust and mutual respect, strengthening the parent-child bond. Asterisk. Patience is key during this stage. Children are learning to navigate complex emotions, desires, and social expectations. They may not always have the words to express what they feel, and their actions may sometimes seem irrational or unpredictable. In these moments, a parent's calm presence and gentle guidance can make all the difference. By modeling patience, parents teach children how to manage frustration and solve problems without resorting to anger or aggression. Asterisk. It is also important for parents to reflect on their own behaviors and attitudes. Children are remarkably perceptive and can sense when a parent is feeling stressed, anxious, or overwhelmed. By taking care of their own emotional well-being, parents set a positive example for their children. Practicing self-care. seeking support when needed. And communicating openly about feelings can help parents maintain the patience and empathy required during this pivotal stage of development. Asterisk. The influence of parents as first teachers extends far beyond early childhood. The lessons children learn from their parents in these formative years lay the groundwork for future success in school, relationships, and life. Children who feel valued, respected, and understood are more likely to develop strong emotional intelligence, resilience, and a positive sense of self. They are better equipped to handle challenges, build healthy relationships, and pursue their goals with confidence. Asterisk. The journey of parenthood is filled with moments of joy, wonder, and growth. Each day offers new opportunities to connect, support, and guide a child through the complexities of life. By embracing the role of first teacher, parents can create a nurturing environment where children feel safe to explore, learn, and become their authentic selves. Asterisk. As children grow, their capacity for understanding and empathy expands. They begin to grasp the importance of rules, routines, and social norms. Yet, even as they learn to cooperate and follow directions, their need for autonomy remains strong. The balance between guidance and independence is delicate but essential. By fostering open communication and encouraging curiosity, parents can help their children become thoughtful, compassionate, and resilient individuals. Asterisk. It is helpful to remember that every child is unique. Some may assert their independence more forcefully, while others may be more reserved. The pace of development varies from child to child, and what works for one may not work for another. Flexibility, creativity, and a willingness to adapt are valuable qualities for parents navigating these early years. Asterisk. In addition to modeling positive behaviors, parents can support their children's development by providing opportunities for exploration and play. Play is a powerful tool for learning, allowing children to experiment, solve problems, and express emotions. Through play, children develop social skills, language, and cognitive abilities. Parents who join in play activities encourage imagination and celebrate creativity help their children build a strong foundation for future learning. Asterisk. Reading together is another meaningful way to support development. Books introduce children to new ideas, expand vocabulary, and stimulate curiosity. Storytime creates moments of connection, fosters a love of learning, and allows parents to discuss emotions, values, and experiences in a safe and nurturing environment. Asterisk. Setting clear and consistent boundaries is also important. Children need to understand what is expected of them and what limits exist for their safety and well-being. Boundaries provide structure and security, helping children feel safe as they explore their independence. When boundaries are communicated with warmth and respect, children learn to trust their parents and feel confident in their environment. Asterisk. Asterisk. During moments of conflict or resistance, it is helpful for parents to pause, listen, and seek to understand their child's perspective. Asking questions like, "Why do you feel upset?" or "What would make this easier for you?" invites children to share their thoughts and feelings. This collaborative approach not only resolves immediate issues, but also teaches valuable skills in communication and problem solving. Asterisk. As children move beyond the age of 3, their social world expands. They begin to interact more with peers, teachers, and other adults. The lessons learned at home about empathy, respect, cooperation become the foundation for building friendships and navigating new social environments. Children who feel secure in their relationships with parents are more likely to approach others with confidence and openness. Asterisk. Parenting is a journey of continuous learning and growth. The process of guiding a child from infancy through early childhood is filled with challenges, but also with tremendous rewards. The love, patience, and understanding that parents offer during these formative years have a lasting impact, shaping the kind of person their child will become. Asterisk, by embracing the role of first teacher. Parents have the opportunity to instill values, nurture talents, and inspire dreams. Through everyday interactions, whether comforting a child after a fall, celebrating a small victory, or navigating a moment of resistance, parents teach children how to handle life's ups and downs with grace and resilience. Asterisk. It is important for parents to remember that perfection is not the goal. Mistakes will be made, tempers may flare, and misunderstandings will occur. What matters most is the willingness to learn, grow, and adapt together. Apologizing after a moment of impatience, explaining decisions, and showing vulnerability are all powerful lessons for children. These experiences teach children that everyone is learning, that kindness and understanding matter most. Asterisk, the years from 1 to 6 are a time of incredible growth and transformation. Children move from dependence to independence, from imitation to self-expression. Parents who approach this journey with patience, empathy, and a commitment to learning alongside their child will help shape a future filled with possibility and promise. Asterisk. As children look to their parents for guidance, support, and love, they learn not only how to navigate the world, but also how to become resilient, compassionate, and confident individuals. The lessons of imitation, the challenges of asserting independence, and the nurturing environment created by patient parents all contribute to the rich tapestry of childhood. Asterisk. The journey is not always easy, and there will be moments when patience is tested and emotions run high. Yet, it is precisely in these moments that the greatest lessons are learned about love, understanding, and the power of connection. By embracing the role of first teacher, parents lay the foundation for a lifetime of learning, growth, and meaningful relationships. Asterisk in the end. The most important gift parents can give their children is the example of how to live with kindness, curiosity, and resilience. Through their words, actions, and attitudes, parents shape the minds and hearts of their children, guiding them as they discover the world and their place within it. The journey may be long, and the challenges many, but the rewards are immeasurable. A child who feels loved, valued, and empowered to become their best self. Asterisk, asterisk.